Hey there guys, Bladerwire here with the fourth set of the match between SKT 1 and Sparkyz being played at the semifinals of the STX Cup 2009. And here we have the match between two very different people. Here you see FakeYellow playing as Orange Zerg on the left side of the map for Sparkyz, and there you just saw the newcomer for Team 1. This is Mong, also called SSAC. I saw it in John747's video description, but I'm gonna call him Mong because it kind of has a better sound to it. He's the yellow Terran on the right side of the map. And these two guys are very different, also as far as their backgrounds are concerned, since FakeYellow is a player with a lot of experience, a lot of games behind him, being very good in ZVT as of late. Actually, this is anyway his best matchup with 65% win rate, best of all three, of course, much better than ZVZ and ZVP for him. And also, as of late, he got good victories against people like Flash, against Light, against Gogo, against C lately in the World Cyber Games Korea 2009 qualifiers. So he's been doing very well. He hasn't lost a matchup like best of three in quite some time, whilst Mong is basically a newcomer, and the game for him will have a special importance, since this is his big chance now to prove to his coaches, to his teammates, that he is someone worthy of playing together with them in Pro League, someone that can help SKT 1 reach their goals of renewing their newly won title. And this shows, of course, that this STX Cup is indeed, as I said in the commentary for set number 1, that this cup is indeed something like the friendly matches of football teams before the championships start, testing their players, seeing how good they are, what mixture they will go for in the new season. And this is the same thing with SK Team 1 right here, testing Mong, and of course this will be his big chance if he manages to prove himself against someone like FakeYellow here, especially in a map like Hearbreak Ridge that I believe maybe slightly favors Zerg, but anyway, it's not very imbalanced anyways. If he will manage to do this, this will of course give him a lot of credit, and will put him really up on the list for the SK Team 1 coaches. This is his big chance, taking up to Lair now. So again, a safe opening on the side of FakeYellow. He probably thought that a newbie like Mong may try to go for something like a bunker rush or a quick 8 racks, or something crazy, and try to overrun him. So he went 9 pool, got the gas, got the expansion, now taking up. So a safe opening, just like in the previous game against S2. And on the other hand, we have mech build being prepared with racks, gas, then the factory to block the opening. You see it right there. Then it's going to be machine shop attachment, pumping out those vultures, and from then we're going to have to see if he's going to try to go for a fantasy mech build. No, he's actually not going to. He's building that second factory, meaning that he's going to try to pump out a little bit more vultures, trying to surprise his opponent, and he will put down the armory for Goliaths, so as to fend off the Muta, since he will of course be lacking any air units to do that. And oh, that was stupid, managing to let the Zergling slip through, and of course the Zergling will see everything. This is so valuable information from for FakeYellow at this stage of the game. This is something that could have been easily prevented by Mong, and he did not do this. And so he sees what's going on, immediately puts down that sunken colony to block that area at the expansion, and with a couple of more buildings, maybe getting some drones to block, he's going to have a tight wall to deny the entry of these initial vultures. And this is of course what Mong would have wanted to achieve, to slip in some of his vultures into the expansion or into the main and get a couple of good free drone kills at this stage, get himself a little bit of an economic advantage. The armory is almost ready. It's going to be pumping out those Goliaths, so much needed. against the mutas, and you see that drone, they're already prepared to morph into a building to create a wall, still of course waiting, hallmark of good players not using the resources up until they're really required to. And he's probably feeling that this attack is coming. Indeed, he's building an Evo chamber at the bottom as well, so a good tight wall, no possibility really to slip through, and as such Mong has just bought himself enough time, FakeYellow bought himself enough time for the mutas to come out and to chase the vultures away. Of course, pretty unfortunate on Mong's side. Had he been able to hide his plans a little bit better, he may have actually kind of not given this information away, and would have gotten away with a couple of drone kills. Of course, second Evo chamber cancelled since it is pointless, and now second gas coming in for the Zerg player, and still pumping out those Goliaths nice and pretty. And we're looking forward to see how this is going to turn out, because Hearbreak Ridge, if he does manage to get his macro up, and he has good macro, Mong could have very good chances in the later game, because Hearbreak Ridge is known for this, of course, big ridges that give it its name, and a well-camped Terran on the top of a ridge with some tanks, with Goliaths against mutas and vultures placing the mines, could be potentially deadly and very, very difficult to stop as he's rolling forward towards the Zerg base. So I guess, oh yeah, Hydro Den there, so he's gonna go for Hydrotech, maybe, I don't think he's actually gonna go for, he's not gonna go for Lurkers, I guess, but he's probably gonna go for Hydras as a support to, as support units to the mutas. And I don't know, the battle between Hydras plus mutas and vultures plus Goliaths, I'd actually give Terran the advantage, especially if these groups of Hydras are caught off guard by some well-placed mines. And you see that Mong is doing an actually very great job of multitasking. He's looking around the map for expansions that may have been placed. You see now a vulture going at the top left on the minimap, checking and now coming back immediately. Checked also the bottom left previously to make sure that there's no expansion. So good job on his part there. But now I believe that this is going to be the drone that will build this. He does manage to put in a vulture, but oh, the vulture will not manage to get to that drone in